Hello guys, Gladiator Bricks here with a review, but first a shout out to a friend of mine, Construction Toy Dude. Check out his channel if you get a chance. Anyways, let's start on the set. Give me a second. I actually kept them all in the same bag. Ahead of time, me and Construction Toy Dude actually share the same favorite theme. We both like the chima theme, which didn't last very long in my opinion. I don't know why. Anyways, let's start off with the first two figurines. The Raven, which his name is, give me a second. Okay. His name is Razcal. Razcal? That's an interesting name. Here's this figurine. It's an interesting weapon. It's got black wings. The detail is really awesome. As you can see. Even back detail. Now I'll probably do a much longer review in another video, like a stop motion review. I'll show the figurines underneath the figurine's armor and such, because it's kind of hard to remove armor. This one is Ewar or Ewar. He's an interesting character. Oh, if you're wondering, yes, they both have double-sided heads. Give me a second to get the other one, show you the back of his head as well. Squinty eyed, and then bloodshot eyes. Terrifying. Anyways, first of all, he's got a pretty interesting weapon that kind of reminds me of a spear that the Predator uses. Now, if you're wondering how this reminds me of the Predator's spear, it kind of has like a blade on this side. If I was to put another blade on this side, it would match the Predator's spear, only in gold. It's the same it's almost the same design as one of my spear designs for my custom Predator minifigure. So, it's a pretty cool design. I also love the detail, the muscle detail he has. He's got a lot of detail. His back detail is pretty interesting. That's Ewar. Of course, let's start with the third figurine. I'm saving the best for last, of course. He's got the same sword as Lavelle, as you can see, which is pretty cool. But according to a friend of mine, they actually had one in black, which I would have loved to have gotten that set, but I never could because it was too much money. The character's name is Lennox. Pretty cool character. He has a beard. He's got a double-sided head. Pretty cool designs, kind of gladiatorial warrior designs. The reason why I say that is because a lot of gladiators had belt designs like that. They had like a belt design like that. Also has some pretty cool detail on his leg and chest area, as you can see. His head is detailed. His torso is detailed. I mean, these figurines, the chima figurines, in my opinion, were not as popular as they should have been, because they had a lot of good stuff about them. I mean, they had a lot of good stuff about them. As you can see, though, this is Windsor, which is actually one of my favorite wolf characters in the Chima wolf tribes. I actually never got into Chima fast enough, so by the time I was into it, it was already done, and this character had already quit being sold in sets, which was kind of downhearting because I really loved this character. He's got a cool scythe-like weapon. And just like the other ones, he has double-sided head, mad, scary face, and normal face. Coolest design about him, in my opinion, is the scars. I mean, those are awesome. I would love to know how he got those scars. I'd love to know what kind of fight he was in to get those, because I don't know if he got in a fight with a lion, a giant lion, or in a fight with a raven or something. I mean, he looks like he's been in a war. He looks like he's been in combat. His scythe, though, is whoa. His scythe weapon is pretty interesting. A lot of the chima weapons were put together weapons, actually. In fact, a lot of them were either 2 pieces or 3 pieces, as you can see. This is actually 2 pieces. This is actually 4 pieces. And of course, let's go. That's Windsor. Now the set, it also came with this, a chi piece. And if you're wondering, chi was actually kind of like a rocket or something fuel that they needed. It would actually power up their cars and vehicles, and they'd also power them up if they put it in their chest area. So they was actually a very powerful character. Now, if LEGO said they were coming back out with Chima again, I would be excited. I would actually be so excited. I'd be probably the first one on the shelves, be the first one to go to the shelves to buy one if they came out with more Chima stuff. But it sounds like LEGO won't, but I don't really know. In fact, I think if people send some ideas for Chima, I think we could probably, if a lot of people start sending Chima ideas to LEGO, LEGO might come out with them again, because all you got to do is put an ideas project on. But then again, of course, let's start it again. The idea is Chima has several different tribes too. It has gorillas, rhinos, ravens, eagles. Oh, let's see. Try again. Lions, rhinos, eagles. So it has several tribes actually. I can't really remember all the tribes. I do know that later on they put newer Ice Warrior sets, which I have a few of them. 3 saber-toothed tiger ones. The Ice Warriors were kind of zombie-like, but they were also pretty cool too. As you can see, the Ice Tribes. Of course, in the ending, if any of you've watched the ending, you know what happened. In the Chima series, Chima became peaceful permanently, and there was no more stories, which kind of was disappointing. A friend of mine actually cried when he heard the series was going to quit. I mean, Ninjago's lasted longer than Chima has. And Ninjago is terrible, in my opinion. It's terrible. Chima was awesome. I mean, you had animals. They came out with newer characters. You didn't get just the same exact heroes every round. Actually, the stories were around several different heroes, but there were newer heroes who came out in each series, like Shadow Wind, which was actually Lavertus, the lion. That character I never got because they never came out with a set except for a speeder set. Would have been nice to have gotten him. Either way, every time I went to the store, they were sold out of that same pack, so I never got it. Anyways, like always, comment and subscribe, and share this video, and let me know in the comments what you think they should have done. And of course, again, huge shout out to my friend Construction Toy Dude. He was the one who sent me these figures. Just check out his channel. He has some cool stuff, some cool reviews. He does reviews on sets I have never been able to get. Check out his channel.